Welcome to the Austin Business News Podcast, where business meets public policy and maybe a beverage. I'm Tina Cannon, your host and CEO of the Austin LGBT Chamber of Commerce. On today's pod, we're going to talk local business news. And in the headlines this week, tax rate showdown, Austin's budget pillow fight goes heavyweight, CapMetro's slow burn revival, and I've plot twist. We'll be back. Howdy, y'all. Joined here with Amy, Fiona, and Colton.
Yay!
Hello.
Hello.
We've had a week, y'all.
Oh, it's been a week.
I'm so happy you're back.
Aw,
How
We
was
missed
it?
you.
I missed you all so much.
I'm very tired.
What happened in Seattle?
What happens in Seattle stays in Seattle.
Sleepless in
Kidding.
Seattle.
Well, we had this little inner city trip that we did.
Uh-huh. Went
That-
well?
It did go very well.
Did
Good.
go well. Yeah, I think none of the attendees noticed any of the oopses that, you always see when you produce an event. But it was good. It was
That's
good.
And the weather was amazing.
Yeah.
Very Chamber of Commerce
Yes,
weather.
It was very nice. Oh my gosh, such a break from the heat.
Seattle is not a cheap city.
No?
No.
No.
You noticed the difference then
Oh,
between Austin
Just housing prices alone,
Yeah.
astronomical.
Were you looking for houses, Tina?
Well, no, we had a session about housing contrasted to Austin and what their market looks like, what the future of their market, what their downtown looks like,
Yeah.
what their transportation's looking like now and in the future. They did have a really nice revival on their waterfront. Looked really good.
Yeah.
I liked
And
it.
like completely different from when I was there last time.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's just, what was it, like $4 billion or something they'd spent on it? It was huge, but they, like, out of that, it's a big number, but out of that, the presenter was talking that they had about 100 million that was just philanthropic donations.
Yeah.
Like, I can't point to a project in Austin that has $100 million in philanthropic donations.
Didn't they miss their budget by 100% though?
Well, yeah,
So it was like double.
it was double
It
the
did.
cost.
So I
but-
think it was closer to like $8 billion.
yeah, it was it's a beautiful project. I think it revamped the area.
Yeah.
The businesses were all in. They'd had a self-tax that they applied to themselves,
Mm.
much like our hotel district did, because they saw the long-term return
Mhm.
on that investment. Yeah, I mean, we wanted it. I
Mhm.
bought stuff.
It was real nice. I liked it.
Downtown's real clean.
Real clean.
Yeah.
They were pressure washing the sidewalks
Everywhere.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I like their lime, and they had the lime bikes and the scooters and all that. But then
Mhm.
it was Vancouver, right, that had it where it was, because then we ventured up to Vancouver
Yeah.
afterwards, just for a little,
Yeah.
get the hell out of here.
Good.
Yeah, a little jaunt up Amtrak. It was fun. But it was Vancouver that had the limes that were very organized, right, with a little stall.
They had a charging stall, like a lime scooter rack, and each scooter came with a helmet.
That's amazing.
So cute.
Yeah.
And Amy and I took a scooter driving test to ride our scooters in
Did
Seattle.
you? Seattle.
Really?
Oh my God. So you can't get on the scooter without answering like 100 questions first.
So you just stand there and answer the questions?
Yeah, while you're
That's
on the clock.
test?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
right.
the first
Wasn't it?
time. Yeah, the first
Yeah.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we only did it one time.
Well, yeah,
Did you
I don't know if
pass? Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you did.
We did. I got the first question wrong.
Same, because I was like, I'm not doing this. Skip ahead.
I know. And then when I got it wrong, I was like, oh, this is serious.
Oh, this is a real thing. Yeah,
It's
so
a
I'm not
real
gonna-
test.
They're gonna say, park that scooter, lady.
But you
Yeah.
didn't have to do a breathalyzer before it would move?
No,
No.
none of that.
Hopefully they like the smell of coffee though.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
I like the Vancouver method where they had little specific parking charging areas with helmets.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That was
Very
clean.
organized. One of the questions was, what do you do when you see a scooter on its side in the middle of the sidewalk?
Cry.
It's like A, step over it, watch your step. B, move it to the side. Or like C, prop it upright and put it closer to the curb. And I was like, okay, wow. Yeah,
So you said C, but then you
C.
saw one and you didn't do it.
definitely
No.
not. It
Exactly.
was so germy.
But we took so many modes of public transportation.
Seriously.
Train,
Bus.
light rail,
We didn't get on a bus.
light rail, monorail,
Scooters.
scooters,
Boat.
Boat.
boat, ferry.
Yes. That's just you, honey.
water bus.
Planes, trains, and automobiles and scooters and horseback. No, I'm kidding. We didn't do that one either.
We
But-
could have, though. We could have taken a
Could have.
horse-drawn
Yeah.
tour of one of the parks. Yeah, we definitely maxed out on the modes of transportation.
Yeah.
Which, because you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were options there. The little ferries in Vancouver were adorable.
Yeah.
It basically looked like an overgrown bathtub that was enclosed.
Oh,
they were
I was
so
like,
cute.
Are they cute? They're kind of massive. Oh, I
The
didn't,
little
yeah,
tiny one.
Yeah.
The little,
Yes.
little
Yes,
taxis.
the ones in the English Channel.
So
are
cute.
Very cute. They look like bathtub toys.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, and Chrissy and I rented bikes after y'all
you
split
did?
off. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Over on Kitts Beach.
Kitsilano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We took a little manual, mind you.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
ambitious.
They didn't go very far.
oh, really? No,
we were
no,
like, we're done now.
Yeah.
not a battery operated bike this time.
Colton and I went to one of the last living lesbian bars in
Aw.
Seattle.
Very
It
cool.
only
was
took
that,
us 3
Colton?
tries.
Yeah, it was
I
fun.
liked it.
Yeah,
That's
it
good.
was actually like full on nightclub. Very
Yeah,
much
it was
not what I
not a
was
bar.
expecting.
Very good.
It was a club. And I
Club.
was like, well, I feel old and
Yeah,
sore.
everybody looking at Amy in the club.
Not exactly. Except that one couple in the corner.
Yeah, that one couple.
They were sizing me up. Okay.
There's one highlight from Austin I want to
Sure.
bring you. So I went to the LGBT, like the
Yeah,
Lesbian
yeah.
Gay Police Officers
Oh, yeah,
conference
yeah. How
last
was
week
that?
Michael did. And it was awesome. Like I went to the kickoff on Wednesday night and it was really packed and they had their opening reception event at the Bullock Museum. And
Nice.
it was so cool. Like a
Oh,
really
that's
great crowd and, a lot of diversity, visible diversity and great conversations. It's really cool. And Matthew Shepard's parents were there.
No
Yeah.
way.
So
Wow.
I know Judy and Dennis from speaking engagements and stuff. So I got to have a catch up with them. So it felt really good. And I feel really proud of Michael and the team and the committee that put that together.
Well done.
And so I'm
That's
hoping that
great.
it can lead to more conversations between law enforcement and our queer community.
Yeah.
I think
Mhm.
so necessary. So
Yeah, and if listeners
That was
missed,
good.
y'all did a great interview with him
Mhm.
on last week's pod. So if you
Yeah.
are listening, just roll back 1 week and you can get a glimpse of what that entire conference was about. That's great. I'm glad
it
he
was
had a
really
good turnout.
Really good. Yeah.
Lovely. Let's take a look at some lovely headlines since we've been gone. Well, Austin's budget pillow fight continues. We've mentioned it before. The city of Austin budget is up for grabs, so to speak. We are staring down at a $33 million budget shortfall for 2025. The council is deciding whether to pull the plug with a new property tax rate election or a TRE in November. So under Texas law, they can only raise property tax by 3.5% over last year without voter approval. Anything, of course, above that becomes ballot time. So here's what they're talking about. Kirk Watson is looking for a modest ask of 3.5 cents on top of the 3.5 cents. So that's, imagine if you have $100, that's 3.5 cents on every $100 valuation of your home. So do quick math for a median home of $500K. That's about $356 more a year, which will bring in at about $76 million more in revenue. Some others on the council dais, council members Lane, Siegel, Ellis, and Kadri are looking for a 5.75 increase on top of the city manager's 3.5. That would mean about $445 per median house. And another option from Councilmember Alter, Fuentes, Vela, and Velasquez is looking for 6.75, which would cost you $485 a year, again, based on a $500,000 home price. So you'll have to do your own math there. So the stakes, this isn't just about luxury products. It's about finding and funding for public safety, affordable housing, parks, and programs that lost some federal support. A recent survey of the city shows that roughly 2/3 of Austinites would support some type of tax increase if it means better services. But there's a razor-thin line between strategic investment and political suicide when you're asking homeowners and renters to pay hundreds more a year in one of the most expensive housing markets in Texas. So any additional tax increase would be costly. Adding that to businesses also have seen a 67% increase in their overall tax bills in the last decade and 13% just in the last year. Councilmember Duchin summed it up by saying, go too big and voters will send us home. Translation, if the ask feels like a grab, expect a November backlash. If they go too small, get ready for another year of budget duct tape. Bottom line, Austin's tax debate is a Goldilocks problem with real consequences. Too hot, voters revolt. Too cold, budget freezes. The right number might not make everyone happy, but the wrong number could make everyone miserable.
I like how you broke down those numbers. It's much easier hearing you say that than reading it the first time.
Agreed.
Scrambled. I think I actually understood that.
Okay, good.
Thanks.
And listeners, if you don't understand it, please email us at info@AustinLGBTChamber. Happy to explain it again.
Tina will.
It's for homeowners, but it's also for renters, right? Because obviously the organization that owns that particular place that you're renting, be it a home or a house or condo, right? That gets passed on to you. It's not like your landlord's going to go, cool, I'll eat that.
It's like a tariff.
It's like a tariff because the tariff is a what? Tax.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other piece of it too is the county is also looking at a tax rate election. And then the other item that's on your tax bill, there's two other items, central health and your ISD, depending where you live, they may also as well have tax rate elections. So we could be looking at a considerable amount of increase. And I know, right, they lost a lot of federal dollars, both the city and the county and some of our other taxing jurisdictions. It's a tight year for everybody. So we'll see how this plays out. It could definitely have an impact come election time for those who are up for re-election. So I'd be curious to see which number they land on to present to the voters, and then we'll have an opportunity to vote to see if we want that or not.
Do we know how, where, who we lost the federal funds from?
The biggest hit
When?
was to Health and Human Services. They had about an 18 million hit just in that one department alone. It was pretty significant. And then we'll talk later in a bit about the funding loss to IH35 as part of that expansion. You know, a lot of our, of course, it's based on property taxes. All of our property valuations have gone down this year, pretty much, as well as our sales tax revenue, which is the other chunk of change that feeds into the city budget. That's also down. And we'll talk about that on the impact to CapMetro and what they're doing with their budget as well. But yeah, I mean, I think everybody's feeling it from your personal budget to your work budget to your tax budget. We're all feeling a bit of a pinch. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this time around. I don't know. I don't even know where I'll fall in. I need to look at the proposed budget from the city manager. Is out. It's available. The city of Austin has the most transparent finances I've ever seen of a city. You can go to the city's website. You can look at the entire current budget. You can look at the entire proposed budget. You can see the tax impact. You can go even into Austin Finance Online and look at the entire checkbook of the city of Austin. Every dollar that gets spent out and where it goes, down to who got it by a physical check written. So it's a very transparent process. But yeah, I don't know where I fall on support or not support yet.
Well, I don't get a vote, so
Lockhart.
no.
And I'm grateful I'm in an RV.
Yep.
On an RV park.
Now, your RV guy, his property tax is going to go up.
But but hopefully, I mean, that land is owned by billionaires, and I think that they just don't even bother looking at that piece of land.
It's like the tip on a check.
Let's just hope that they don't notice.
At least it's divvied up between multiple people.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of people.
Spread the love.
Well, CapMetro's slow burn revival and slump and sales tax. Let's get to it. Ridership is crawling back. CapMetro has been slowly wooing riders post-pandemic. The latest data shows 42% growth from the pandemic low, a respectable rebound, but still roughly 20% shy of the 2019 numbers. The agency credits the new Enterprise Data Analytics Platform, or EDAP, basically the Fitbit for public transit, for spotting where riders hop on and off, helping tweak routes and schedules. The not so good news, CapMetro's bread and butter is the 1% sales tax. And those receipts, as we mentioned, are looking wobbly. Sales tax revenue rose just 1.7% in 2024 compared to pre-pandemic years when growth could hit the mid-20s. And projections for 2026, well, those are even worse. Estimates put sales tax collection at $359.4 million, which is a noticeable dip from this year's haul. So why does this matter for business? Well, if CapMetro can't keep its financial house in order, it risks slowing down service improvements, and that has a ripple effect on the workforce. Fewer reliable transit options equal tighter labor pools, higher turnover, and more clogged roads. Translation, your delivery driver, barista, or warehouse picker might start showing up late, and it won't be their fault. Some strategic moves, though. CapMetro is doubling down on tech tools like the EDAP and is quietly eyeing fare reform to make bus and rail rides more appealing. There's also chatter about expanding dedicated bus lanes because nothing says Austin traffic like watching a bus fly past you while you're sitting on the I-5 entrance ramp. Bottom line, though, CapMetro is like a band making a comeback tour. Ridership is up, fans are returning, but the merch table, aka sales tax revenue, isn't selling. Without a single hit, or in this case, a funding boost, the encore might be short-lived. Thoughts, feelings, emotions.
Wow. I'm sure they saw like a big uptick in ridership, like for Austin FC games, for instance.
Right, on the train.
Yeah.
It's always packed. But it has been, I mean, because they're reliant too on sales tax, they get 1% of sales tax goes directly to CapMetro. And sales tax revenue is down. It's a big part of their revenue. Ridership is up moderately, but still not up to where it was pre-pandemic.
Right.
So their buckets of revenue are shrinking. They're trying to tighten the ship, trying to get better routes.
Maybe more people are e-biking.
Maybe. I've definitely seen, just anecdotally, right? We see more cyclists on the road.
Or when did the scooter boom happen?
6 years ago?
Yeah, it's been a while.
7 years
Okay.
ago?
Well, there's more scooters though, isn't there?
There are more scooters, it
Yes.
seems.
There are
Oh.
more scooters sitting idle.
Yeah.
I don't see as much during the first couple years when it was really the cool thing to ride the scooter. I think most people have realized it's difficult to ride the scooter in Austin. Streets aren't really built for that. Can't ride on the sidewalks, not supposed to. And there's not enough bike lane infrastructure yet to be able to ride in the bike lanes.
And it's really hot right now.
It's
Yeah.
blazing hot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ride a scooter. I mean, y'all might hate me for suggesting this, but you ready?
Ready.
So when I was listening to that story, I was thinking, let's plan another event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't have enough events. And we could have like a whole chamber event on a CapMetro bus.
Sure.
And we could decorate it rainbows and we could drive around.
We have
Well,
done
they
that.
have that.
We've
Oh.
done it in the past. We
When
did
is
it
that
years
one?
ago, right after I first hired on. We did a
We are planning that.
We are?
Yes.
Why did I not know? Okay, I'm clearly asleep.
Because we don't have a date yet, but that's a program through Movability to get more people riding. Is they will plan a pub crawl,
Oh, there you go.
a hop on, hop off, but it's hop on, hop off the existing stops. So you have to plan your pub crawl around that. But
So-
Because a lot of it is like people are just not familiar and they're
Right. Yeah.
nervous
Yeah.
about what happens when I get on? What do I do?
like,
Yeah.
where do I pay? Where do I throw my coins?
Yeah.
That's not a thing anymore. I remember the old funnel.
Yeah.
You just like throw them in there.
Yeah.
And it would calculate it.
And,
Yeah,
That was
and then it
fun.
would be like a quarter short, and they'd be like, "You owe us a quarter." I'm like, "I put it in there. Your counter's wrong."
because they never heard that before.
Also, after the pandemic, there's still loads of people who work remote,
Fair.
so they probably don't have to commute.
Yeah. When you look at downtown, unoccupancy is 22% vacant on, ground floor retail, which means that there are a lot of baristas, et cetera, that are not coming into the downtown core because they're not
Yeah,
there.
they don't
Yeah.
exist.
They're
Yeah.
not there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a strange time to be alive right now. I mean, we had a real boom coming out of pandemic. We were looking pretty good. We were looking really strong going into the pandemic. And coming out, the rebound has not been as great. But you see that in all major cities across the U.S. The remote definitely has a piece of it. It's hot, so people are figuring out other ways.
It's so hot. It's so hot. Like,
You just came back from Seattle, so
Yeah.
you're probably really feeling it.
oh my god! And the line to catch the shuttle to the parking lot. Absolutely not. I was not waiting in that line. I got really pissed off.
Where were we?
When we got back to the airport,
To catch a shuttle line to go
I
back.
parked at the airport, which they like you to park at the airport
Mhm.
and not the third party. So I parked in the economy lot. It was damn near on the highway where my
Mhm.
truck was. And the line was at least 4 buses long.
Oh my!
So I just started
Hoofed it?
hoofing it.
There you go.
And trying to walk from the airport to the economy lot it's like a Spartan course.
I can't believe you jumped that.
I'm jumping over barricades and concrete
I mean-
walls and lifting my back because you can't get to it. I think there should still be a pedestrian path that gets you all the way there if you want to walk.
Yeah.
But
I thought you'd have to cross, is it 71? Like,
no.
Still,
It's-
that's the for-profit
that's the other
lots.
side. Okay.
Yeah, the other lots when you park in that, at least the revenue goes to the airport.
but I would love to see with all the expansion that maybe we get a couple more buses to take you out to your car
Yeah, and the whole parking situation is going to change dramatically.
or a tram, like
At
the
the
golf
airport.
cart trams.
Yeah.
That's so much easier.
Yes, Bryce and crew down at the airport will have all of those details for you. But yeah,
Can't
there's
wait.
a lot of changes coming.
We are
but-
patiently waiting and we love you and appreciate you.
Yeah, yeah.
But-
I wish the bus stops in Austin had just some kind of. A few of them are great. A few of them are like fantastic looking bus stops, and others are like a bus stick and if you're lucky, a bench. But it's in the blazing heat. Like
Yeah.
put a cover over it.
Oh, yeah. That's asking
Yeah.
too much. Do you know what I get in Lockhart?
Here we go. A bar.
The bus driver at the first stop has to put an A-frame out.
Oh, what?
An A-frame.
What is that?
Like a sandwich board.
Like a sandwich board.
sign? Yeah.
Oh,
That's your bus stop.
Oh.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, you got the opposite.
I'm surprised they don't just pick you up at your house.
They put it out. He puts it out at his first stop
and
of the
call
day.
you, text you,
And then
I'm
at-
ready.
The last trip back through, he picks it up and puts it back on the bus.
Oh,
That's
that's so cute.
That's cute. I kind of like it. Well, here's hoping CapMetro can get the ridership up. I have Austin's 8-year concrete makeover and a few casualties along the way. The I-5 Central project is officially in motion, and Austin is about to spend the next 6 to 8 years living in a construction zone. TxDOT's $4.5 billion plan calls for demolishing and rebuilding bridges, adding 2 non-tolled high-occupancy vehicle lanes in each direction, and capping and stitching, although we'll get more of that later. Translation, our region's biggest infrastructure project in decades, and your new favorite reason to be late for everything. So why is it happening? TxDOT says the expansion is about congestion, relieving congestion on one of the busiest stretches of interstate in Texas, which has about 200,000 vehicles a day, while making it safer for pedestrians and cyclists. Critics say widening the freeway doesn't solve traffic, it just fills it up with more cars. Economists point to the potential boom in development along the corridor if the disruption, of course, doesn't kill the vibe first. Here's the plot twist. The feel-good part of the plan, the cap and stitch or the park deck, took a real big hit. A $105 million grant was yanked in a July 4th federal budget cut. Austin had already committed its portion of the 104 for the support columns, but now there's no guarantee that the green space will ever materialize. Without it, the project risks cementing literally the divide between East and West rather than healing it. Businesses along the frontage roads are bracing for years of reduced access, rerouted customers, and noise pollution that could drown out the happiest of hours. Residential properties near the corridor may see property values wobble, first down during construction chaos, then potentially up if the promised improvements ever deliver. And yes, recreational assets like Butler Trail and park areas near Lady Bird Lake will see periodic closures, detours, and the loss of that serene jog by the water marketing angle. The talk is clicking. TxDOT estimates that the project will wrap in 2033, but Austin construction timelines are about as reliable as finding a South by Southwest parking spot. Every month of delay means more strain on businesses, commuters, and everyone trying to keep the city's downtown East Austin connection alive. Bottom line, I-35's facelift could be Austin's biggest civic glow-up or a decade-long concrete hangover. Right now, it's less reconnecting the city and more pardon our dust for years.
Take some notes from Seattle.
Seriously.
Well, have we got philanthropists to come and make up for the grant that got yanked?
Yeah, right? Now's the time to step in. Who's that guy that has all those electric vehicles and boring companies
I
and
can't
space
imagine.
shuttles and whatever the hell
I
else?
don't know. I forget his
Yeah.
name.
Would you remember
I
it
don't know.
if he decided to be philanthropic
Maybe.
for like a minute?
Maybe for a week.
We
for a
talked
week.
about this the other night, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think we calculated if everyone in Metro Austin,
Yeah.
so Greater Austin, was given 6 figures,
Yeah.
he would still be worth $300 billion.
Wow. Where were you figuring this out?
Well,
At a
we were
bar.
just I was just curious, like how much is he actually worth? And I knew
Yeah.
it was insane because the numbers are wrong in it. And then there was, like, you look a little further, $400 billion.
Wow.
So many
That
numbers,
is-
you have to turn your phone sideways.
Yeah, I had,
Does it
I,
spell
I
a
had to
naughty
turn
word?
I tried to do some calculations. I had to turn my calculator sideways.
You
get
got
all
to
the
borrow
numbers.
your friend's phone for the other zeros.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
And so what, you took how much he's worth, how many people
Yep.
are in Greater Austin?
And everybody gets $100,000 bucks.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
And he would still be worth
Wow.
lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetime generations and generations of money that would you still cannot spend that much money.
So yeah, so if anybody knows him, now's the time to
Mm.
make him be a star.
Like, is he worth more than the Vatican at this point? Like,
It
I'm
might be. It might be.
golly, I'm just that you got to be bored. That's what we were talking about. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be bored because nothing thrills you anymore because you don't
You
bat
can
an
buy it
eye.
all.
You don't bat an eye at like any price tag ever. I don't know. Sometimes I like the risk of like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can afford this, but let's do it. Yeah.
flip a price tag over in a fancy boutique, and you're like, holy hell, that $400 blouse is not going to look good on my floor.
Or chewed up by my dog. Hey, Amy.
Mhm.
Yeah, right?
It's a new one.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
My dog ate my shirt. I'm wearing the replacement today.
Yeah, it looks good.
Looks nice.
Amy's dog loves eating her shirts.
We had one of the
Always.
panelists on our Seattle trip was a dog behavioralist or dog trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have used her services.
I don't know. My dog is damaged.
Aw.
She was under anesthesia a little too long on one of the last retrieval surgeries that we did. So yeah, she's touched.
She's a little special. Yeah, for the listeners, she eats entire shirts whole and then gives them back to you a couple of days
And then-
later.
Just half of a shirt.
And then every time
Snaps
Amy,
and all.
Amy has to like worry for like 3 days. Is it actually going to process?
Yeah, even
okay?
my dog sitter, when we were in Seattle, she was like, it came out all 18 inches of it.
Did you get a photo?
No, but I mean, even yesterday, I mowed the lawn, threw my sweaty stuff in the corner of my bathroom before I got in the shower, came
Yeah.
out, and the shoulder was gone.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
She's insane.
Maybe
Just
a hamper.
I have a hamper, but not when you have like sweaty clothes.
You need
like,
a hamper with a lock and key.
Oh, you need a sweaty clothes hamper and then a regular hamper.
they were soaking wet, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, these were-
Yes.
Well, our chamber has roughly 475 to 500 business members at any given minute. It changes every day. So since our last pod, Amy runs through what do we have for new members?
We have 3 new members. Kelly's Irish Pub. Never been there. Never heard of her. Welcome to the chamber. We're so happy to have you. And now it's work related. Zilker Roofing. Welcome to the chamber. All the roofing
I
companies
know.
coming out. This is
I know.
fantastic. And then Deep Eddy Vodka Tasting Room out on 290.
Oh,
Fabulous.
Here
Yes.
we go.
We love Deep Eddy.
Yeah.
They joined us for our gala 3 years ago.
Okay.
Right?
Barbie Gala.
Barbie Gala.
2 years.
2 years ago. Yes, that's right. That was a good time.
Good stuff. Good stuff. For a full list of our members, and be sure to use them when you're doing business, visit our online member directory at austinlgbtchamber.com. It is oddly Pride Month again here in Austin. Colton, what do you have for events?
Happy Pride again. You can join the Austin LGBT Chamber Arts Committee and KMFA Classical on August 21st from 5 to 7 p.m. at the KMFA building. Enjoy complimentary bites from Alfred's Catering, beverages from Tito's Handmade Vodka, Milam and Green Whiskey, Wild Jen's Co., Dos Cuermos Tequila, Brutorium Brewery and Kitchen, and Twin Liquors, along with a very special menu of non-alcoholic cocktails from the Elevated Bear. Plus, enter to win exciting door prizes like show tickets and arts-themed giveaways. This is one of my very favorite events of the year. So much fun. Please register, and I hope to see you there. Who doesn't like free food and free beverages?
It is
Yeah,
good food
and-
too. I hope he has his meatballs.
I know, those meatballs are so good.
Yeah.
Truly.
I'll take your word for it.
I'll ask for some Beyond Meat.
Yeah,
Beyond
I want some
Meatballs.
Beyond meatballs.
And on August 23rd, we have a couple things going on. We will be live streaming the parade on socials and YouTube from the Stephen F. Austin Royal Sonesta Hotel. You heard all about it last year. Can't wait to do it all
the
over
Royal
again.
Sonesta.
The Royal Sonesta. Hey, have y'all ever heard of Aglyph?
Hey, Tom.
Plus, a very special watch party with HRC and Avita Pharmacy.
Yes, I'm very excited about this. So while the crew is going to be over doing the pod, I'm going to be at Speakeasy with our friends at HRC Austin and Avita Pharmacy. And we have an Austin LGBT Chamber queer market. So we're going to have a bunch of tables and some of our businesses selling their wares and their services and their events and their programs. And it's going to be basically a really fun watch party. So for those of you that want to participate in celebrating Pride and watching the parade, but have AC, access to a cash bar, and about 750 people, the space can hold it. We're going to have 3 DJs as well. And we're going to have HIV testing as well on site. And so it's just going to be an amazing, massive celebration. So come to Speakeasy. Tickets with our coupon code are $10. So go to our website to be able to get tickets to come to the event.
Yes.
Yes.
Use code Chamber Pride
There you go.
for $5 off.
All right.
And you can also register for our September 3rd luncheon at Cambria Hotel, Austin, downtown. Our speaker will be Dottie Watkins, President and CEO of CapMetro. And we have a very exciting Sunday fun day coming up for y'all on September 21st. We've got the 6th annual Pride and Local Music Festival at 310 ACL Live. Pride and Local Music is free to attend and open to the public, and artist announcements are coming very, very, very soon.
Yeah. I can't wait for that one as well.
And for more information on all of those events and registration, visit austinlgbtchamber.com.
Love that. I'm glad Dottie's going to be joining us for that luncheon. We can hear all about the exciting changes at CapMetro, what they're doing to increase their ridership and make it more pleasurable for everybody to hop on a bus.
And hopefully see how we can help.
Yeah, agreed. All right, let's take a look with fun facts
Yay.
with Fiona.
Fun facts with Fiona. So Colton was sharing with me earlier about your scooter experience. And so he helped me find this amazing fact. So it's a fascinating queer-related tidbit. No, we say in English, England says tidbit.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's about Lime scooters. So back in June 2024, after 3 teenagers were charged with felony-level vandalism for scuffing up a Pride-themed crosswalk mural in Spokane, Washington, Lime took a uniquely tech-forward stance in support of LGBTQ plus visibility. They designated the mural area as a no-go zone in their scooter system, meaning if you try to ride over it, the scooter will gradually come to a stop, forcing you to walk the scooter through the zone instead. So this action wasn't just a technical fix, it was a signal of solidarity. According to Lime's Director of Governmental Relations, the move underscored their commitment to protecting Pride celebrations from vandalism and ensuring the joy of Pride Month wasn't hampered by hateful acts. So there you have it, a queer fact about Lime scooters. They literally stop to respect Pride.
Oh, that's
I love that.
nice.
And in Washington.
I hate when the scooter comes to a stop, but I'm here for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Republic Square.
Get your map together, y'all. I am in the bike lane, and it's like,
It'd be cool if like it came to a halt, your scooter stops, but then like a bunch of drag queens pop out.
do a song and dance.
Do a little dance for you.
Wow,
I want that to happen down here. I'll hire extra grams for a day.
At least they caught the little punks, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did.
Jerks.
It is a little alarming though when you're riding and you don't know it's a zone, and all of a sudden you're like, "What the hell is wrong with my? What the hell?"
So that's
What the
one thing.
hell?
That's one thing. What the hell, Leonte? That's one thing I
What the hell,
learned
Barry?
from my free coffee that I got on the 3rd Street coffee truck. There was a Lime lady there. So sweet. She was buying everyone coffee and handing out helmets.
I
Love.
can't believe you got a helmet. Like,
I know. I need one.
Did you try it
Trust.
on?
No, not yet. I want to disinfect it and make sure it's brand new.
Oh, so they did give it to you to keep.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
and I
it's
used
on the
it.
floor over here.
I used it as a purse to bring up my
Oh.
breakfast taco.
They're sized though, so it may not even fit you. So cute.
I think you'll be all right. He's got a cute head. It'll be
But I
fine.
had to download the Lime app. I usually have ordered through Uber because it's easier.
Yep.
But if you download the Lime app, apparently you get rewards and then you save money, and it also shows you where the slow zones are and
The
where you
slow
can't
zone.
ride at all. She's
Yeah.
like,
What have
Uber.
we been
Yeah,
doing
she was
our
like
whole life?
she was like the Uber app doesn't tell you where you can't drive,
Anything.
but like our app shows you all the slow zones. And I pulled it up, and damn sure enough, there was Republic Square all yellowed out, slow
Oh.
zone.
Gee whiz.
I like the new gliding ones, the sit down ones.
I used one for the first time in Seattle, and
Oh,
I
that's-
felt so
yeah.
much safer.
Isn't that what you were on and I was on a scooter?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't want to sit down.
So I'm pretty vertically challenged, and the scooter handlebars come up to like the bottom of my nostrils.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's very unbalanced. I look like a child riding on the scooters.
I didn't scream as much on the sit down.
No, you didn't at all. That was great.
Oh my goodness.
Good job.
Well, as always, thank you for joining us. If you want to learn more about becoming a chamber member or all of our events or looking for someone to do business with, visit us at austinlgbtchamber.com. If you want to be a guest or a sponsor, email us at info@austinlgbtchamber.com. You can listen to our show every Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to follow. Thanks. We'll see you next week.